Hello and welcome back to my channel. Again, we're off schedule, but I like to upload groups on days that fit still as if I was on schedule sometimes. So K-Band Thursdays, we got a couple K-Bands I'm uploading today. One here is called Purple-Rain, one I've never really heard of. Purple-Rain is a very famous song in the rock genre for sure. So they got, I guess, a lot to live up to. Though from what I've heard from the person that requested this is a Patreon request from Robert Arthur, that this group is a little bit different. And from the 2 seconds that auto-played when I brought up the video, it seems very different. Now, they are one of the bands that were formed on that show Superband, that also formed Hobby Pala and Lucy, that we've already checked out, and I've enjoyed everything I've seen from both of those groups. But this is Purple-Rain. So the song that was requested from Robert Arthur, again, if you guys would like to request something that is on my Patreon, on that tier, you basically get to request one thing every month that I will for sure react to. Robert Arthur has requested Purple-Rain, The King Must Die. So this was released on March 5th, 2020. So just a little over a year ago, 2 days after my birthday. It only has 300,000 views right now in over a year. So seemingly a group that is not getting a ton of attention. So let's check it out. See, the top comment already says, I don't know why this randomly got recommended to me today, but I'm glad it did. Ain't that just the best of gifts when you get recommended something you really like? No captions. Let's see what we got. I'm looking to be surprised here because it seemed different for sure. Intense.
Into air, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction.
Long hair boys. Okay. I love the mood this is giving. So theatrical and dark. Why do they feel like the Korean version of the band? I think they're called Ghost, right? Like a group that really sells this thematic concept and element to them, where they are like a narrative within themselves. That's what this is giving me. Really wish we had captions. They look older. Oh, I like this part. This does have a very metal feel to it, but I'm talking like metal. When I am referring to the music I listen to, that like I listen to metal, I don't listen to metal. I don't listen to, you know, your, what do you want to even say, Metallica, Black Sabbath. It's like, I don't listen to any of that, more modern stuff. This does give me an essence of like more old school metal, which is totally cool. I can vibe with that if it hits right. This isn't exactly like, you know, there's different types. Some people don't know. There's like your glam metal, your hair metal, 80s metal, like there's all different types. But this is giving me that metal-ass metal. At least in parts. It's his vocals right there that do it. cheaply made video clearly, but aesthetically pleasing. I like the neon backdrops. It's a very easy way to fill your scene with light while also having a physical visual element. Great way to also frame a lot of their heads as if this, you know, halo in the background. Is that the drummer? That motherfucker have dreads? No. Okay, that was just like an actor. Who are these people? Oh, I love the rising strings here. Is dude about to chop down everybody? Like the shaky cam as it drops. I also gotta say, I really like the elements of this little bit of electronic distortion that we get before the drop. Guy's got a mature-ass voice. I'd be shocked if he wasn't older. Seems like the song is talking about coming for the crown or taking the crown, I guess, and you've got visual elements of said crown here. Even his look here, very zombie-like. It is reminding me so much of Ghosts and their concept, but not his pale white with his dark, hollowed-out eyes. That's a creepy-ass visual, man. Very different. Very different from the K-bands that we have been checking out. So strange. And these kind of elements here are just so prevalent in a lot of metal music. You think of like a lot of like power metal, it's all freaking medieval and Vikings and stuff like that. So you got shades of it here. And speaking completely honestly, like that is not my style, like whatsoever. That's not the kind of like hard rock metalcore type stuff that I'm into whatsoever. I can totally vibe with it here and there. There are parts of the song that I really do like. I love the most of the verses. I really like that electronic element that comes in before the final chorus. His vocals, the way they can flare up and kind of be harsh and raw, I do like that. But overall, the type of metal that this kind of adheres to is not really my thing, but I can certainly appreciate the artistry and the work, and basically being a Korean group, which I already have seen in my limited experience of doing K-pop and whatnot, that harder concepts in terms of bands and also just bands in general, rock music is not exactly Korea's cup of tea. It seems like that is more of a Japan thing. I'm sure this group does better in Japan than they do in Korea, so it is a bold move to be doing something like this in Korea, because I don't know if this is something that the domestic audience is exactly, you know, kicking down the doors for. But more power to you if you're doing something that you love and going for a style that you want. I would have loved to see, was this their style that they had on that super band show, and how were they received exactly? I would be super interested to know because I gotta say that I don't think that people would take a liking to them, their general populace, when it comes to a domestic audience. I'm saying it just doesn't seem like the typical concept that you see or sound that you hear when it comes to K-bands or Korean music in general, from what I know. Again, I'm speaking of very, very, very limited experience, so you guys probably would know better, and I'd love for you to let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much, Robert Arthur, for recommending this. It is certainly something very different than anything that I've experienced so far on our K-band journeys, and honestly, there could be a whole lot more of this. There could be more than just Purple Rain, but a lot of other groups that are doing similar sounds that come from the Korean music industry that I just don't know, and maybe we haven't uncovered that rock just yet. So I'm happy that I have patrons that are putting forth new, different content for me to react to, basically things that aren't just going to be like happy pills that are like feeding me exactly what they think I would like, but also challenging me and giving me stuff that I haven't reacted to before on this channel. So thank you so much once again, Robert Arthur. If you guys would like to request something that is on Patreon, on there we've got a lot of live stages, variety content. It is currently Mamamoo and Idol Week as I'm filming this. We just finished up Dreamcatcher Week in terms of variety content, but we've always got Road to Kingdom, Queendom, Chu Can Do It. I gotta finish up Running Girls, but I'm so unwilling to because I don't want it to be over. But yeah, lots of fun stuff on there, so I hope you join us. Thank you so much. If you are new here, please subscribe down below. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, and check out my playlist down below. I'll list some other Korean bands, if I remember to, down in the description. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.